Hello, everybody. Welcome back to, surprise, Factory Town. Well, we left this game after some Twitch streams about 6 months ago. And I've been hard at work on it ever since, so I thought I'd show you what I have accomplished in these 6 months. This is how it looked in one of the last few shots of the whole map that I took. Keep an eye on the little backward C to the just left of center of the screen, because when I show you where we're at now, it's going to be in a different spot. It's going to be a little farther away. So let's take a look at where we are now. Yeah. I've got a lot more going on. Here's where we were. We ended just right there. Now I have all kinds of stuff down here, including somewhere here. If I can get to it, I don't know if I can. Okay, there we are. The pièce de résistance. Oh, you just saw it hit too. There we go again. The Omni Temple. I am making whatever these things are, star coins. And I have quite a few on hand. So one of the first things I want to do is just take a look at this royal mess. But I have a lot going on. I don't know if you noticed the yellow temple with the exclamation mark over it. Well, that's in it's working to make, which ones are they? Air crystals. Yeah, right there. Going to a barn and getting distributed. Okay, I'll show you more about that in a moment. But let's go in and spend some of the coins we have on research. We have lots of choices. I never used to play beyond this point, really. I was never interested in all this stuff, but I'm trying it now just to see what effect it has. Production speed is definitely one we could use. The house maximum I'd like to increase. The more houses you have, the more coins you make, because they're buying some more stuff. We've got mana pipe speed. Recharger speed is a good one. The rechargers are a little slow. That's why I have some of the advanced rechargers that are working hard. I'm not recharging as many of the mana crystals as I used to. I'm just nuking some of them in the void, whatever they call that thing. You can increase Omni Temple speed, Omni Upgrade Power. I'm not even sure what that does. Omni Pipe speed would be a good one. But here's the one I'm going to increase first. Crop Yield. Because if you can increase crop yield, you can increase coins, you can increase a lot of things that are based on that. Think of the extra cloth you can make with more cotton, more grain, runs those pastures, more ingredients into the pastures. So I'm going for that. Increases the amount of resources that can be retrieved when planted crops and trees become fully grown. Let's see what effect that has. Now, I thought there was also one that, oh, you can increase that several times. Oh, I didn't know that. Omni Temple speed. I don't want Omni Temple speed to increase because I can't get resources to that fast enough anyway. Recharger speed, I'm going for that because that will help process the mana crystals faster. Next, I think I'd like to do production speed, but that's going to be 200. So I got to finish the one I'm on now, which is slowly bringing. What is this one? This is protection spell books. They're being made, but I didn't start them until late, and so they're behind. You see here where we got the void obelisks going, nuking those instead of reprocessing them. Now that I have faster rechargers, I might switch to some of those and save some of those resources, because While this is a big mess, when you go underground, you see several other big messes. I don't think I have any steam pipes. A lot of mana pipe. I did what I said I was going to do. I've got a loop of mana crystals going all the way around the map. And there aren't very many. They're in low supply right now. I've been trying to increase production of these. But every time I do something, I add something, I want to make something more, I use up a bunch of these. Oh, yeah. Here I'm looping, and now all of a sudden I have more of these than I can handle. So I'm going to make more of the rechargers and save on mana crystals so that this pipe will get full again, hopefully. Now the other thing that I have quite a few of, okay, take a look at this network. And this is all the other crystals as well that are being distributed to various places, including and especially the, I keep forgetting what this is called, the Omnistone. Okay, I've got stuff feeding in all over. I got mana. I've got the what's the water crystal? I don't know what this one is. This is the fire crystal, the air crystal. Fire crystals are still really slow for some reason. Now this is full, so that's good. But I'm not getting the output that I need. I thought I had another one running, but maybe I don't. I'm not sure. I was distributing crystals to other places. I should see how much I have some built up. No, I don't. Okay. I do not have enough built up here. If I had more built up, I would contribute that to the loop, but I don't. So there. Now, why is this producing so slowly? Well, for one thing, I can't see it because I have this other thing in the way. Okay, red coins. I got plenty of red coins. I'm going to boost that more. Okay, those things are feeding in, but not very fast. Let me see. Oh, that's the... okay, here's the... Yeah, I've got them feeding in from here. From a long distance away. I wish I had another source for these because I'd like to feed a whole nother stream in there. But yeah, see, we got plenty of this. If I have enough magic conveyor belts, I can speed that up, and I may do that. But I'm not gonna bore you with that right now because we have so many other things we need to do. You can see I got some of the fastest conveyor belts feeding in. Look at this mass. Remember this? I did create a town center here and put in a few houses. I'm not at the point yet where I can do a specialty. What would I need here? What is this? Linked house levels. Well, I don't. I see you don't have enough houses to get anywhere. Anyway, so I just don't think it's a. Unless you really cut back on the number of houses you have in your main town center. Once you get a specialty, maybe you should stop adding houses there and start a new specialty. That might be the key to it. I don't know. I didn't know when I started, and I'm still not sure. So there. Now, okay, what I was going to show you is with this whole thing is complicated, but now I have an omnipipe layer as well, distributing all manner of things to all kinds of places, including, yeah, see, I've got, what is this water? Okay, I've got those feeding to the Omni temple, but they don't need any more right now, so... I should be sending this probably. Well, I think I have enough elsewhere. I have to trace backward and see. Yeah, I gotta find. Here we go. Nope, that's not it. Here we go. I think this is it. Yeah. So let me go back to the mana pipe layer. Yeah, I've got plenty of this here. Oh, I'm coming from over here. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's right. I intercepted that because that wasn't feeding directly by pipe. So we're since most of these are full now, there won't be as much demand for the mana crystals, and so they will be feeding. This pipe should get more full of mana crystals. If I can get to the top of it here. See, these are filling up, and once that happens, then we get quite a bit more in the loop. But I'm trying to see how much. I have barns in a couple places to build up surplus, but it doesn't have surplus very long. As I add some rechargers now, we should be able to build up some surplus, and that'll make things happen quite a bit faster, I think. How are we doing here? Yeah, see, this is not taking that many because it's not requiring many. So I've got most of these operating at peak efficiency, I think, although I may have stopped at some point as they got filled. All right, let's go back to the ground. Look what we got here. We got leather coming out of here now. I added this just recently because we never had enough leather. We're making like bunches and bunches and bunches and bunches of books. It's ridiculous how many books we have to make. This complex right here is almost worse than the other one I have. This is making magical knowledge and air knowledge both. And then I've got one up here that is making fire knowledge, because all these have to go to the school, to the research. And I thought I had another one up here somewhere, but I don't see that. I'm not sure where the other one is right now. Okay, we got fire, magical, and air. So I may even have two others. I think I've got one over here. That's earth knowledge. Here's one of the mega rechargers, but see, that takes mana. What is this stuff? I don't know what it's called. It takes mana shards to recharge the depleted mana. And these are supposed to be being delivered by a blimp. So this, I just rebuilt this, and then because I couldn't generate enough mana here, and so I rebuilt it, and I think I'm feeding coal in here via Omnipipe from this location here. And here's why. Okay, I started using some of these. Remember, I used to make fun of these things, the trading posts. Well, guess what? If you feed polished stone in, you get coal, and you get like 5 coal for every stone. So this is pumping out coal right and left, and I'm keep hitting the wrong key. I am feeding that to a bunch of places where it couldn't keep up with coal, including this mana plant here, and I think and this one also, and up to here. So okay, we're full of coal the whole time. Yeah, because I'm also, I'm still feeding these places direct for some reason. I don't really need to, but I am. And that may be how I'm doing that. I don't know if anybody's still using this bridge. I don't think they are anymore. I don't think I need it. I'm probably double feeding some of this coal, but that's okay. The more the merrier, right? And yeah, this is coming down to a forge here that's making iron, and we're caught up with iron. We've got iron feeding in here. This is my whole big megaplex industrial. I mean, this is worse than it was. I threatened to redo this, and instead I just made it worse. But it's working. I'm getting iron. Remember my railroad coming from the industrial complex up here I'm now feeding mana brick, iron plates. Might be on hold on necklaces right now. Fire ether to someplace. The wards I'm not feeding. Mana pipe, and maybe even stone brick. I have to check and see what that train is actually running right now. I can't add any more cars to it apparently, so I've had to cut back. Okay, we're doing coal. We're doing fire ether, iron plates, mana pipe, mana brick, and necklaces. I'm doing necklaces. Okay. And those are all feeding down to here, and then they're being distributed to various places where they're needed. And I have some other built up stuff. I actually have room for one more thing down here, but I don't really have train space to fill that up. So we have an awful lot going on. An awful lot. Oh, is this the other one? Water knowledge right here. Okay. And all of this is being brought up to the school here, and increasing the amount of. Well, here's what we have. We've got 38,000 general research points, 281,000 industry research points, 86,000 nature research, magic research 39,000. Fire research 34,000, water research 51,000, earth research 36,000, air research 33,000, and 50 star coins. How come I don't have any more star coins? We'll open the. I got to keep track of this all the time. What are we missing? Oh, now we're missing necklaces. Why are we missing necklaces? Where are they going anyway? Right here. I don't have those in a pipe, do I? No. I still have rails coming in here too, and also the whatever this is. I can never remember the names of these things. Some kind of medicine thing. I don't know why I have. Oh, I cut off the polished stone pipe coming into here. Okay, so what happened to our. Where were we making the necklace? That should be right over here, shouldn't it? Or is maybe not. No, this is all books now. So the necklace might be over here, maybe. Nope. I don't know where we're making that, but it's. Oh, maybe here. Yeah, this is where we're making a necklace. How come? It's not getting distributed for some reason. So what happened to. Did I stop making the crowns? No, we're just not getting gold and stuff. Into the gold too. I thought I increased the gold. Yeah, we're not getting gold here. This is another train station. Another train. Let's stop and see what's on this thing. We have plenty of iron plates. We have coal. And a little bit of gold. Where's the gold? Look at this. I've got little roads over stuff. Oh, goodness. Okay, it's trickling in. I thought we increased the gold output here. Oh, I know. Yeah, this is not. We're not getting raw gold ore here. And I'm not sure why. Because it's coming from way up here by the air blimps. And we increased this output here. Oh, is it, or is this it? No, that's the mana. I thought we had a separate. Yeah, here. We have this here, but we don't have an airship for some reason. Is that the airship that was missing somewhere? That might be it. Gold airship. I just ran out of time wandering around here. Okay, well, let's look. We have an airship sitting somewhere. Oh, it's running. Slow, but it's running. I'll keep an eye on that, make sure it's doing its job and getting a full load of gold. But it's awfully slow. Something must have happened that got this. Maybe the mine is running too fast. I don't know. We'll try to find out what's going on with the gold. And we'll come back in a little bit and see when I've maybe got a few more of these things sped up. I do want to, let me make sure that he's actually filling up here. Okay, he's bringing 100 at a time. But that gold plant is, I may have to add an airship is maybe what I should do. I think I stopped. That's probably what happened is I probably stopped one because they were getting in each other's way a little bit. That happens too. So, but let's take a quick look at some of the farms. We have a bunch of. I have another town center here. This might be in better shape than still linked house levels. Linked house levels. You can't have 80 of those in more than one place. That's ridiculous. But I'm running all kinds of food up to this thing to keep it to keep these upgrading, and they're doing really well. So let's see. Look at all the we got all the leather backed up now because we have increased wheat production. We have increased animal feed. And that has filled all these up as well. This barn is full. It's never been full of. Oh, look at this. A little error here. So we have buku leather. We have never had so much leather. Never. I should fill a barn up with that so that. I wonder if I can figure out a way to intercept this. Well, I guess this one is full, so that helps. But we might have to intercept it here. Well, I got a barn full here too. Let me fill the rest. Let me fill the barn with. I don't think I'm ever going to need it for anything else, am I? I mean, why would I? Leather. Doop. Leather. Doop. And then fill it up. Let's go. The barns have become a buffer for me on almost everything. You can see I'm using barns a lot here. This is empty already. Yeah, I'm going to need another blimp. So I'm going to go get that blimp and send it off to the. Wait, there. Yeah, I'm going to send it off to the gold mine to get more gold faster. That is my new plan. Thank you so much for watching. Join me again for Factory Town later on when we get a whole bunch more stuff done, get stuff sped up. I want to be at a point where I have so many resources. I don't care. I don't know what to do with them all. And I can make star coins, just constantly. The thing is, every time you make 100 of those, then it wants something different to make the next 100, and that's the whole trick. And that's why I have these barns here. Typically, I'll bring this down farther so I can have another barn here, but I didn't do that this time. I'm dumb. I could, I suppose, take this road and angle it off that way instead, but. I can add a barn here and a barn there, here a barn, there a barn, everywhere a barn, to just keep stuff on hand because it does change. Sometimes, I've still got fire ring. That's probably going to come up again in a couple times. So I'll have that. It'd be nice to have about 8 barns around here that I can feed into the Omni Temple when I need to. Thanks again for watching. Join me again for Factory Town way down the road. And keep watching Sundays for updates on other games that I've been playing. And maybe, who knows, surprise, I might spring a new game on you one of these days. Welcome, new subscribers. Be kind and let's get together again.